Hello and welcome. How's everybody doing here in the old Build with Bear, a bonus game stream? I'm throwing the Bear Cave, the Lego, the Scythe emote in the chat. If you're currently a subscriber, you can throw that back at me. We are going to hang out here in the intro zone for a moment or two, see if a few folks want to join us before we get into the game. We are playing Dungeons and Lesbians. This is a visual novel game. I got it as part of the Itch bundle for racial justice. I did a stream a couple weeks ago where I played a few games, and this was the one that stuck out to me the most as being just the most fun and the most interesting to check out. So again, we're gonna wait a couple minutes, see if a few more folks want to kind of pop in, hang out. Chat is available. As we play, if you have things that you want to like oh, you should go with this choice, let me know. We are resuming a playthrough, so I will get you up to speed and then we will get into it. Um, we are at a friend's house with our mutual friends, one of whom maybe not so much a friend, seems to have some beef with us. We're not too sure about. And then a mysterious figure who turns out to be the twin brother of one of our friends. And we're doing some Dungeons and Dragons stuff, but then also there's an interlude, and we kind of get to know people. And we've been flirting with a friend of ours, so we had like a nice, quiet little really touching moment of like understanding, and we're like, what is that about? But we don't know. We're gonna get back into that. That's the whole part of this, is getting back into that. So yeah, it's a very fun game. I'm looking forward to checking it out more with y'all. I'm going to we'll go ahead and launch that there. Get that launched and ready to go because we'll get into it in a minute or two. Um, but yeah, it's a cute game. I think you'll like it. Um, and yeah, we'll get into this in just a minute here. Let me just go over here. Um, I have set audio where I think it should be. If the background music, there's sometimes the background music just isn't there, so we don't have to really worry about that too much. But if it becomes an issue, just let me know. And I'm working on a new placement for my webcam, so let me know if that gets to be weird. But we're gonna jump over to the game in just a second. This game in particular does not necessarily love my capture setup, so I'm been working with it. But there we should be good there. Okay, great. Yeah, this looks good. Yeah, okay, this is good here. But yeah, we're just gonna dive into the game. Oh, actually, I do want to retweet. So sorry, we'll go here because when I go over here, that game gets weird. We're gonna retweet or we're doing it just so people know what's up. Okay, so now I'll go here, click on this, and we're good. Everything's a little different. You know, I try to use display and just capture my monitor instead of running games. That usually is not a problem, but occasionally it is. And you just never know with games. It's real fun. Anyway, we're going to get back into it. I think we're getting back. There was a point where two characters could go off and get some snacks, leaving you alone with one character. And we had that moment. Now we're getting back into the D&D portion. So after your internal turmoil, your friends return with food and a Pepsi Zero, even though disgust evident on their faces. That was your request. Nice. Curses shall not befall them in your dying breath. You got your drink. It takes a bit of scuffle to return to each of your seats. Soon enough, though, the game master clears her throat. And it begins. We're getting back into the D&D portion. The dungeons portion of Dungeons and Lesbians. These are rough characters of two of the people that are in your party, and also dateable options, I guess. But we pursued the dungeon master instead, because that's how we roll. The trial for the murder of the victim, Prozac, very evil sorcerer, McEvil commences. Yeah, we're on trial for murder. We murdered the clearly evil. His name is very evil sorcerer. And now we're on trial for his murder, which is a twist. The Queen Majesty herself is a judge. Hunter says, the thought. Great anime club episode the other day. Decadence sounds neat. Thank you, Joel Pugs. Yeah, Decadence is coming out, I believe, tomorrow, and it just looks cool. It's one of those shows that, like, I hope I'm not disappointed, but it's one of those things where, like, it's really high quality looking, and I like the story of, like, I wanted to be one of the people on the front line, and instead I'm in a support role. But one would assume that they're not going to stay in that support role. I don't know, it looks cool. The art looks really nice. She's not a thought, she's a hard-working queen. What do you think, Sir Swagger Balls? If she breathed, she a thought. All women are queens. I mean, our main character here uses they them pronouns and is decidedly pro all women. Ignoring you all, the judge picks up the gavel and knocks against the stand. Queen thought, okay, the trial commences. After the opening statement accusing you three of the heinous crime of murder, terrible, the prosecution calls a witness to the stand. If all your playthroughs of Fanatics' Rights, good, are to be believed, this is the bit where you can prove your innocence. Better keep your wits sharp, Sir Swagger Balls. The guard of the prison comes to the stand. As a guard of this kingdom, it is my duty to be observant. And obviously, these criminals hate rocks. What? No, some of my best friends are rocks. When I found them, they were viciously attacking a stone wall, and look what I found at the scene of the crime. The guard holds up a rock. Somehow, you recognize it as from the cave. A quick flash of the rock there. The rock is smooth, like really smooth. It's nearly a pebble, but not quite. It's still a rock. Hold up. I examine the rock. Why would you need to examine a rock? What if the rock is poisonous? What if touching it kills you? The choice of a lifetime draws upon you. Touch the rock. Don't touch the rock. We're going to touch the rock. You gently boop the rock in wherever its rocky nose is. You gotta touch the rock. Nothing happens. You risked your life just to disprove my theory. For me, I'm so touched. So, probably not. I mean, disgusted. Oh, real tsundere. The hunter is a real... We don't know why, but she's just, like, really abrasive, and I just decided I didn't want to go down that route. You inwardly appreciate her appreciation for your boundless bravery. Wait, the court whispers among themselves. I realize... The rock is crucial evidence that we are innocent. With a jolt, you realize what she's talking about. Quick, this is your time to help out. I got it. The smoothness of the rock proves the sorcerer was attacking us first, probably. I got it. The rock proves the man was evil. What more could you want, people? I guess we're going to go rock is smooth. Raffi shines a rare, approving smile in your direction. Raffi's this tall paladin over here. You beam. You hear Gwen tutting in the background. You see, sires, this proves exactly that our actions were justified self-defense. Please, look at this rock. The judge cranes and observes it. You have no idea what's up. Did the sorcerer somehow carve a written confession into it? Smooth, is it not? This smoothness, in fact, shows the sorcerer was in fact using the high magic powers to burn our surroundings to a fault degree. Using the magic he was proud of. But you can use fire magic. We just saw you try to explode out of prison. Ha! That is but a magic missile. As evidence, you can look in the cell we just at. The rocks should be jagged. What an amazing deduction. The court whispers among themselves, until the judge bumps their gavel. Order in the court. Having listened to both sides, it is very obvious the verdict is... not guilty! Oh, cool. You're free! You and your friends get charged with a small fine anyways, but victory and freedom is sweet. Congratulations, hero. Not only have you purged this land of evil and saved your friends' hides, you have gotten scot-free of murder. pretty good. And really, what more could a hero want? You celebrate joyously with your friends, wishing more than ever for your dank guitar so you could play a happy little tune. You smash your dank guitar because that was the right thing to do. Sacrifices have been made, but it has been done. You have earned your happy ending. And today's campaign ends. Good job, guys. This is Alina, our dungeon master, who we had a tender moment with, and we're going to see what's up. Also, we'll save. We're just going to quick save. Thanks, Lena. There's Ravi. That was fun, I guess. There's our tsundere friend. It's already late at night, huh? With a shock, you realize it's past midnight, and how fortunate that you're the only one without a car. When you're calculating taxi fares, though, your friend's voice calls out to you. I'll drive you home. You're a little surprised, but pleased nonetheless as she takes her keys. As she instructs Jimothy to lock the door when everyone leaves, you say goodbye to your friends. Jimothy was the other person there. That's her twin brother. We didn't know enough. We learned a lot about him today. Or we learned some about him. They happily tell you it was fun. You sure are looking forward to hanging out again. Heck yeah. Lena holds you by the hand as she leads you out without hesitation. Oh, heck yeah. Her hand is pretty cold. You hold it tighter as if to warm it up a little bit as you walk. And walk you too in silence, warming each other if only by the touch between two palms. Finally, she opens her mouth to speak. Main character. That's her name. What? It's a cool name. So, thanks. It was really nice having you today. Like, really, really nice. Talking to you about memories I love or just sitting quietly together. You feel something in your chest flutter at the sincerity in her words. How strange. Your touching hands are only so great, and yet the heat from Lena's hand warms your entire body right down to your heart and right up to your ears. You know, I loved spending time with you today, too. Because I really like you, Lena. Exclamation point. Thanks. A giggle escapes you. You suddenly realize you don't need to keep holding her hand. You're warm already. And yet, to be honest, you don't really want to let go. Hey. Oh, look at her. My house, I'm not used to living alone, so it feels a bit lonely. Do you want to come over this Saturday? We can watch movies or play games or just the two of us. Quick save here. We're going to save. Yeah, we're going to save. Things are getting real. There we go. I'm asking this as a date. I like that. I like that, Lena. Whoa. The only option is yes. I love that. Like, yeah, you're gonna say yes. Lena. I'm really looking forward to it. The hand you're holding shifts. The friction feels incredibly heated, but comfortably so. As you look at her smile, a pretty smile, the smile of you're a someone, you have a thought. A natural thought, really. A thought you're looking forward to it, too. As natural as the gravity that pulls your head down in a single knot. As natural as your breath fills up the space between the two of you. Something sparkles above you, as if you accentuate your promise. Oh, a shooting star. I've never seen one for real before. Shooting stars, huh? That means someone farted while thinking of me. My brother told me that. Her brother has told her many things that are very untrue, and I don't know why she believes them, but she does. And that's the thing that's just the thing you gotta know about Lena. Of course he did. And he also told me, if you see a shooting star with holding hands, it means you'll be... Lena looks incredibly sweet as her voice trails off, brows furrowed as she searched for her memories. Okay, main character, don't fuck this up. Be cool for once. Say something cool, don't ruin this man. Your lucky star? Shit. You fucked up. You finally got somewhere, and this is what you say to the coolest person you know. You force a smile, praying this dumpster fire goes unnoticed. You fucked up. To your surprise, Alina isn't looking at you with absolute disgust, but with fondness. You know what? Why not? Your heart tickles. Hey, Lena. You step forward, just a little closer. Just a little bit, closing the tiny gap between you and her. She looks to you, realizing what you're about to do. And you... If you don't want this, move away, okay? She doesn't move away. Your lips leave a gentle mark on her cheek. That's the Lena ending. Okay. Heck yeah. Aww. Oh, look at that. That's great. Oh, that's great. Heck yeah. All hail Jimothy. That was lovely. Alright, well, we're going to start a new game of this in a second. We'll start over, and we're going to go down a different route. Let's hold on a second here. Go back to the intro for a second. Because we don't have a huge turnout at the stream right now, which is okay. But I would love to have a few more folks with us tonight if we could. So I'm going to just do a quick little retweet. See if we can get a couple more butts in the seats, as they say. Let's see. Because we're going to start a brand new playthrough. About to... start a brand new playthrough. Who will we date? Alright. Okay. So, put the word out there. But yeah, we're going to start a brand new playthrough of this. Because we have gone through the Lena arc now. And now it's time to, we met Lena, or we've dated Lena. That's, you know, I think I know who I'm going to pursue, because she is fun, and the other person is that kind of mean tsundere type. That's just not my, it's just not my jam. Folks, it could be your jam. If that's your jam, that's your jam, but it's just not my jam. Alright, let's start. New one. Start a new one. Hello, hero. Good to see you. You enter a world of swords and sorcery, where giant lizard things think thievery and regicide is a good idea. Wait a minute. You've read this already. My, I see you've come back in, haven't you? It's true. What's wrong? Haven't had enough? Do you regret something? Well, whatever it is, remember you can always press Control to skip dialogue you've already seen. We'll go through everything. Your friends won't mind. Anyways, let me show you what you look like. That's us. Don't question why you look like that. But that's us. That's what we look like. It's time to name yourself. So we were the main character before, but we're going to be Charmy in honor of Black Clover having a new episode today and returning from hiatus. So we're going to go with the best girl on that show, Charmy. And let's do she, her pronouns for Charmy. Welcome, Charmy. Okay. The thing is, the world has always been one that longs for a hero. What's a hero? Someone who fills the world with change and splendor, with courage and love in their hearts. But remember, a hero isn't one person. Hi, Lord Crashington, welcome. Thanks for throwing the emotes in the chat. Enjoy. We're starting a brand new playthrough. We successfully dated Lena and see that relationship has begun. Let's try another option. But remember, a hero isn't one person. No man is an island, or so they say. I might recommend for you to build up your relationships, be in touch with your heart, so you can touch others. In other words, be as gay as your heart desires, you funky little lesbian. You're getting what you paid for. Venture thus unto the world, and let your heroic tale unfold. Up. Level. You have arrived. Heck yeah, final boss. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. We're the bard, so we're always going to be going for it. Don't copy me, you nerd. That is the hunter. She doesn't like us, but she does. She definitely does. This is just how she expresses herself. It's very clear. It's very clear. All right, shut up. It's my turn. I mean, Lena's going to continue. Thanks, Rafi. Ahem. I'm here for the gay, says Bengineering. Hey, Ben, welcome. Yeah, we just finished up. So I played this a while back when the bundle had come out, and I did a mix of games, and this was the one that I was like, oh, I want to start a fresh save with this. So we finished up the last one. Spoiler alerts, it worked out great with us and the Dungeon Master. But now there's 2 other people in our party, and apparently we're going to try to date one of them, and we're going to see what's up. I'm going to drink a little water. So you've come to the end of your journey. Flames roar. Awesome, I'm here for this. Hell yeah. All about you, trapping you in a cage of heat and noise. Unnaturally high for your run-of-the-mill forest fires. Those ain't no ordinary flames. They're magic ones cast by the very evil sorcerer. Yes, the one in front of you right now. Some old dude. You mere fools. You are foolish fools to think you could ever defeat I, Prozac the Powerful. The very evil sorcerer cackles, raising his staff high to the sky at your obvious defeat, or so it seems. Hold it, fiends. A literal knight in shining armor, the tank of your party rises, basically blinding you in her glory. For eons, though, have reigned eons of terror, pushing the innocents of this land into a reign of terror will no more. My trusty fellow allies of trust shall vanquish thee. Her heart-rending speech strikes a chord in all your hearts. You, her trusty ally of trust, cannot simply stand mutedly mute. And we got some options here. You two, shaking, get to your feet and look the very evil sorcerer in the eyes, and we can say, I, cruel foe, for too long that God mercy kept thee upon the land, thou shalt taste foolish fall, as though fail and stuff. Do you have a donkey? Because we're here to kick your ass. Or whack. We are indeed we're a bard. Option 2 is great. Yeah, I mean, it's just like, what eloquent words. As expected of a bard. Inspired by your poetry, the remaining member of your party too scrambles to a stand. With newfound unfamiliar valiantness, she points an accused finger at the very evil sorcerer. Kick his ass, right? We gotta. Determination burning in her eyes, she opens her mouth, capturing the full attention of the enemy. I have no part in this. I'm actually just in it for the money. I know I'm supposed to be like, about this character, and I am. But, yeah. In fact, she offers 10G to attack your party instead. Silence reigns across the dungeon. The sorcerer ponders the business offer. Rude. This is your chance. You throw your dank guitar at the sorcerer while he's distracted. This is your chance. You throw your dank guitar at the SL hunter while she's distracted. So, as much as this hunter being annoying is annoying, I'm gonna throw it at... It's my dank guitar. I gotta throw it at the sorcerer. Like, I gotta, right? I gotta go for it. So we're gonna go for it. You, a brilliant strategist, devise perfect plans that you execute immediately. Dank guitar smashes in the smithereens on the very evil sorcerer's head. You gain 10 plus punk. You also shed a single tear for Dank guitar's sacrifice. The very evil sorcerer falls to his knees. Now it's just time for the final blow. The paladin raises her brave sword, the hunter her bow, and you have nothing after smashing your dank guitar, so you don't really do anything. With a flash of blinding light, the evil ruler of this land is no more. Finally, the evil has been defeated. The dungeon is quiet. The roaring of the magic flames extinguish along the sorcerer's defeat. The adventure, the quest you've all spent together, is over. This land shall suffer underneath his iron fist of cruelty no more. Thinking that you should clear your hearts, but for some reason, you feel a sense of emptiness within you. Have you ever felt that sense of something is missing? Like a hole inside of you, you have to fill. This empty feeling, you know what it is. Hunger. Hey, that's Lena, our dungeon master. What? We're taking a break. I want sandwiches. Ignoring your friend's protest, your GM strolls leisurely to her kitchen. Ooh, GM, not DM. I apologize. This D&D session can't really continue without her here, so you just stew in silence. Well, I was getting a bit tired. It's due for a break. Erg. Having become interested in D&D lately, you and your friends have been pretty into this nerd crud. The DM seems like my fave already. So, Ben, we will not be exploring a relationship with Lena, the GM, in this playthrough. Just so you know, Lena is great. She reminds me of a combination of two real-life people that I know in my real life who are dating each other. And so that's really weird. Because, yeah. But Lena was great, and I definitely pursued her in my last playthrough. We won't be doing it in this one, but yeah, Lena rules. Speaking of, what have you decided to name your character? That's fair. Yeah, give your very cool character a name. Well, let's see. We're Charmy because we wanted to name our character, but this is their in-game character. Also, we just defeated a boss. Why are we doing that? But whatever. Cool Bard. Well, no, you actually named your character Sir Swaggerballs. We did, apparently. We didn't. Someone did. Sir Swaggerballs is a cool name. Now, that's what I'm talking about. Anyway, you suddenly get a very particular and strong desire to introduce your friends to yourself. Ooh, we're going to meet some characters. You wonder briefly why you ever would feel this urge, as someone familiar with them already. But whatevs. Think about you. Think about the paladin. Think about the hunter. Think about the game master. Think about the random dude in the background. I want to continue what I'm doing, which is not introducing people. Okay, so we got to do this. Look, we're looking for love. We're going to see what happens with some of these characters. But also, we need to know about the dude sitting on the couch. Oh, that's Jim. It's Jimothy. Just another ordinary boy. Say hi to Jimothy? Yes. You say hi, inwardly hoping your thoughts reach his ordinary heart. It totally did. Okay. We'll learn more about Jimothy soon. Let's think about Lena. This campaign is run by Lena, who just went into her kitchen. She's what you call cool and aloof. Maybe a bit of a mom friend, since she got her own place. That's what you're at now. She always chides us for leaving milk out in the open. You also suspect she's secretly a genius. Alright, let's think about ourselves. That's you, a singy boy. Oh yeah, we made a banjo and a dank guitar. Also known as the bard, the adventure poet, and completely useless. You feel it reflects your true soul. It's your first time with D&D, but you're already concluded that Singy Boy is the best class objectively. Who cares if you have 0 attack and defense points? You got to seduce everything. Your little doodle of dank guitar brings nostalgic tears to your eyes. Alright, so we got 2 more characters to think about here. This is our paladin. The paladin is run by Raffi over there. She's the sweetest girl you ever met. Once, she gave you an entire bowl of sweets. Sure, it was a mixed bowl with M&Ms and Skittles and tiny rocks that look like sweets, but it's the thought that counts. Alright, and then we'll think about our hunter here, our little gnome. The hunter is run by the gremlin over there, right? Her name is Gwen, and she's small. You have a long, deep-seated desire to throw down with her once and for all. She is your sworn enemy. Alright, we thought about everybody. Sure, fine, whatever. You return to your boring life full of not introducing. In your stupor, you realize most of your friends have moved off on different sides of the room, eager to explore Lena's new house. Nice. We can talk to Gwen at the table. We can lounge on the sofa with Raffi. We can follow Lena in the kitchen. We can say hi to Jimothy. Let's say hi to Jimothy. Let's just get this out of the way. You call out to Jimothy, who's watching TV. Hey. Hi. Jimothy goes back to whatever brain-rotting program he's watching. Okay, so we can talk to everybody before we get more back into the game. So let's go talk to Lena here in the kitchen. Ask her what you're doing. Making sandwiches. Want to help? You can help out Lena, then hang out with the others within your break time. This is all. So I want to say technically, I love that they're like, hey, just so you know, you can still go talk to other people and do this. As very nice because you're not afraid you're going to miss something. I think that's cool. Yeah. You start helping out. What a nice house guest you are. You decide to criticize Lena's pants to even it out. I said this already, but your pants are terrible. Hey, my house, my rules. That's not what that is. She's a cool shrug. It's so cool. The room temperature instantly falls by 10 degrees Celsius. Oh yeah, we should save here. We want to just save. Just be careful. You never know. It's a game I downloaded on itch. You never know. She's a cool shrug. So cool. Yeah. Damn. Maybe she secretly is a genius. Awed by her sheer coolness, you only realize after a while the sheer number of sandwiches you're making. Wow. That's a lot. It's for everyone, too. That's really nice of you. Lena looked a little pleased as she finished the stack of sandwiches. I'm not really. I'm just used to taking care of my twin brother. I was always the more mature one. Jimothy is her twin brother. There you go. Jimothy and Lena. No wonder. I'm kind of curious what you were like as a child, actually. I still have pictures. I'll show you if we have time. I'll take the sandwich at the table. Could you help me put the milk back in the fridge so the milk babies don't die? What? You know, the milk babies. They die if you don't put them back in the fridge. That's why the milk tastes bad when you leave it out, you know? Folks, this is my second time playing through this game, and I knew this was coming, and it still is so weird. Lena chides you gently as she leaves you in abject confusion and more confusion. Milk babies? Could it be Lena's dumb? Ha, no way. No way, you say, but the mystery nags your mind. There's no way she's actually not smart, right? Mystery of Lena added. Okay. Well, talk to Gwen at the table. Approach. If you think you're beating me with your sick-ass guitar smashing, you're wrong. What an annoying brat. Return. We're going to make sure we get Raffi time. We're going to sprint break. What you doing? Oh, you know, just resting. Want to chill with me? You can chill with Raffi before hang out with the others within your break time. So we can go talk to Gwen, but let's hang out with Raffi here because Raffi is great. You oblige, gently placing yourself next to Raffi. The cushion you're on bends from your weight. How you doing? I'm having fun. That's great. I don't really care, but that's great. Dang, all right, Raffi. Contrary to her words, you spot a small grin on the corner of her lips. Heck yeah. When she turns back to you, it is smoothed back to her usual peaceful, laid-back smile. Peaceful and laid back, like usual. Want to help me draw on Lena's bathroom mirror with permanent markers? Offering to help decorate a friend's house, how thoughtful. You are touched by this kind gesture of Lena. Yeah. We'll agree. It is a duty to help such a thoughtful deed. You get up from the couch, tagging along with Raffi to the toilet. So you were about to until a wild Jimothy blocks your way. I'm afraid I can't let you do that, Raffi and Charmy. Or Charmy. And who are you to stop me? Oh, yeah, the three of you know full well this place belongs 420% to Lena. That last line was, oops, sorry. Oh no. It was just saying that he lives here, or whatever. But Jimothy doesn't have a single heck to give. Well then, what are you going to do about it? Her tone is challenging, insulting even. But somehow, it is Jimothy's responding gaze that sends goosebumps along your spine. Raffi, I know that you know that I know a lot of things about you. Like your true identity. Bum bum bum. I don't know what that means. Pff, like what? When your love. Raffi's already holding your hand and dragging you away back to the couch. How assertive. Maybe next time, Charmy. Aw. Jokes aside, it's the first time you've seen Raffi this shaken. You can't stop wondering what happened. What did Jimothy mean about her past and her identity? The mystery nags your mind. I don't know the answer to the mystery. I'm done talking to people. Just as you figure you're done talking to your friends, a wild Jimothy appears. You briefly wonder if this is how wild life encounters feel. Hey. Jimothy just nods back. You realize you don't know anything about Jimothy. He's always there when you come over to Lena's house. Lena just introduced him as Jimothy when you first met. You would think he's her lover or whatever, but Lena's about as straight as a ruler. A bendy ruler. Ha ha ha. Boom boom boom. Lovely. And, to be honest, you've always been too afraid to ask. Why always be on the couch? I like the couch. You don't know how to answer that. Jimothy speaks no more. Now that Jimothy's silent, you start to reflect by yourself. Today's been really fun, but talking to your friends is giving you something you become really, really curious about. The mystery of Raffi and her true identity and her past. Well, you guess you'll do your best to figure that out. Your inner monologue is interrupted by Lena's voice, and also a pile of sandwiches. Everyone, get your asses here. Intermission's over. With everyone in tow, you shamble over. You realize there's a good chance to ask something. Wait, I have a question. About Jimothy. He's my bitch. It's not right. Lena turns to Jimothy on the couch. Get me 3 glasses of beer. No. Lena turns back. The incident will not be remembered by history. Also, point out, there is Jimothy. You just can't see him because Raffi's standing right there. So instead, Lena, no, the Game Master clears her throat. As her words fill the space of the room, everyone feels themselves transitioning into the fantasy land of their creation. Getting back in that game. Oh, and the sandwiches, they're delicious. It's finally over. The land is free. You're free. From this heaven birdie, the world is placed upon your shoulders. No more innocent blood shall be shed. No more civilians shall cry for mercy. The evil sorcerer has been felled. As you emerge from the dungeon cave place thingy, you shield your face against the blinding light of the sun. Wait, wasn't it night? You realize the blinding light is the light of torches, of soldiers here to capture you, and also Jimothy's there. Turns out murder is illegal. We did murder someone. What? We killed a bad guy. I mean, we vanquished an evil foe for justice. Hey, get out of my face. According to the law, murder is illegal, but ruling your land will leave for sorcery and threats isn't. Cursed, outdated laws created for those in power that make no sense in its application. Luckily, you haven't been discovered yet. Try to sneak away. You roll for stealth. Getting a 15 or higher means you'll be successful. Let's roll. Roll. You rolled 20. Hell yeah. Stealthy. Stealthy friends. Let's just go ahead and... Where's a quick save? The god of dice has smiled upon you. You were successful. Oh yeah, we'll also... Save here. Yeah. Just... making sure. With a not evil grin upon your face, you successfully evade the law. You probably commit tax fraud too, you absolute criminal. A murder charge upon your name. You managed to sneak away. Aw, crap. I, Jimothy, a commoner, see criminals trying to get away. Alerted by a nameless commoner, the soldiers immediately zero in on you and your friends. As the soldiers cast a sleeping spell on you, the last thing you see is Jimothy. I'm sorry, Lena's friends. You know I had to do it to him. Why is he here? Rawr. I wanted to feel included. And I let him. Because I'm the Game Master. Curse the almighty power of the Game Master. There's absolutely nothing you can do. Moving on. You wake up in prison. You all also curse Jimothy. Your Game Master kindly reminds you that stabbing Jimothy is not allowed. We need to break out. You wholeheartedly agree. Unfortunately, without your trusty dank guitar, you feel a little down as a bard. But your line of bards were born to be free. In fact, you can't even wait 9 months to be born. You came out at 7. Ha ha. Everyone that tells you that it's not a good thing is a hater and should be ignored. The guard is right out there. Steal the guard's keys. Use raw strength and power, literally break out. There must be some way to leave. Examine your surroundings. Let's try to steal some keys. That's right. A true bard uses the people around them to their advantage. Oops. Oh, what happened here? Sorry, folks. Went away for a second there. Apologies. We were back. My brave friend of bravery must lure the guards to this direction. But how? Yodel. Jiggle the spooky scale in the corner there. Please help me, Mr. Obama. Okay. We're going to yodel. You did that. Absolutely nothing happened. But you did impress your friends with your splendid vocal cords, so good for you. We're a bard, so I figured we should do bard shit. Oh man, your ideas were completely useless. You resist the urge to get into a fight with her to lure the guards. We need something loud, like an explosion. Huh? Whoa. The guards return, finding the wall smashed. Bob, the emotional support skeleton, oh no, in pieces, and 2/3 of you literally on fire. He slowly backs away. Another guard appears to witness your state. Tearfully vowing to avenge Bob, the emotional support skeleton, she escorts you. A place you've never been before, and never should have been, that is. A low voice suddenly emerges from a nearby cell you pass by, hands bound. You strain to hear it. Remember to keep your wits about you, heroes. This'll be your worst trial yet. Take my advice to your hearts if you have one still, for I am Jimothy. Okay, break time. Jimothy? Hi. I wanted to be included again. And I let him. Again. Okay. What, you got a problem, huh? What you gonna do about it? Curse it, the GM has ultimate power and you cannot defy her. Also, someone come to the store with me to buy drinks. I want to come. Let me come with you. Someone's got to stay and watch the house, and Jimothy's disappeared for some reason. Time to take the bullet like a big damn hero. I'll stay behind. I don't want to move anyways. Really? Well then I'll let you pick whoever here to go with you. Ah, bless the undefilable power of the GM. Quick, pick someone you want to stay home with. Raffi. Yeah, we're going to see what's up with our tall friend who has a mysterious past that Jimothy was hinting at. Ah, you want to stay with little old me? Shush up. Let's go, Lena. I think Gwen wasn't an option because we didn't go and talk to Gwen. We ignored Gwen. So she wasn't even an option, which is awesome. Don't burn down the house. Or it might be because we wanted to know the mystery of her. Raffi asked for something terrible. It's fun. You request them to buy you a Pepsi Zero. I love those eyes. Those eyes are great. They refuse, questioning your taste, so you vow to curse them with your dying breath. As soon as the door closes behind them, you suddenly sense a great evil emerging coming from behind you. Hey, Charmy. Want to help out with a project of mine? You politely inquire what it is. Good deeds. Before you can ask what the heck she's talking about, she turns around to the couch behind. There's more cushions on it than you remember. Just as you wonder who put it there, Raffi throws some off. Yeah! I thought you were missing. He always does this. Every time. Hi. Looks like those two are pretty good friends. You remember your question who the heck Jimothy even is. Is he like a childhood friend or something? And speaking of questions, you still have no idea about Raffi's dark past. So, Jimothy, remember our thing? Jimothy nods, expressionless like always. Raffi grins and takes you by the hand. You're surprised by the sudden contact. Not that you hate it or anything. You dragged off to a familiar place, the place the most important to mankind since the beginning of civilization, ensuring their survival. The bathroom. Wait. Jimothy, didn't you say you wouldn't draw in the bathroom mirror earlier? I did. Here's an important lesson, my sweet Charmy. People change minds. And they do it quicker with bribery. Also, I changed my mind to just stealing all her toilet paper. I've got my own tissue. Also, she got me this super sweet, super rare Yu-Gi-Oh card. Heck yeah, a Yu-Gi-Oh card. I won it from a crying 7-year-old last week. And the proud look on her face, you decide not to question it. Instead, you start working meticulously and taking all the toilet paper in the bathroom and hiding them under Raffi's orders. This is kind of fun. You'll even make a couple amazing suggestions like hiding it up in the fridge, where only you and Lena can reach. Suck it, short people. I think we're done. Having finished your workout, you are filled with a sense of satisfaction you only get after a job well done. Heck yeah. Now Lena will understand what it means to face unprepared disaster, and she'll emerge stronger from this trial. Wow, how thoughtful of her. Raffi turns to you with a grin, and for some reason you feel heat on your face. It's not unusual, this kind of situation. It's not your first time aiding her good deeds. It's definitely not the first time she looked at you like that, dazzling smile and familiar fondness. It's nothing unusual, just the two of you. You don't hate it. Suddenly, you sense a great chaotic energy coming from behind you. Raffi is already right in front of you, which means... Hi. Jimothy. Raffi. This wasn't in our deal. You were supposed to leave my stacks of tissue paper alone. What? What is it, Jimothy? I don't recall saying I wouldn't take yours. All the toilet paper. Wasn't that the exact words? A gust of cold air settles among you three. You sense war. Jimothy, blank glaze, flickers to you. Fine. Jimothy digs around his pockets and takes out his phone. As you stand confused, realization then fear dawns upon Raffi's eyes. Raffi holds out a different hand, but it's too late. Jimothy's phone screen flashes at you. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Raffi had an emo phase. MySpace.com, when your love was broken, too many times. One too many times. Oh no, she had like a goth emo phase. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. An emo phase? It doesn't look fake. This is definitely a screenshot of Raffi's MySpace in the mid-2000s. Whoa. As you process the image in front of you, you realize Raffi is gone. Only Jimothy stands with you in the kitchen, calmly keeping his phone back in his pockets. The door out of the kitchen swings open in someone's wake. Raffi? Keep moving here. See what's going on. You look around and confusing. Using your powers of deduction, you conclude Raffi didn't evaporate into thin air. Instead, you pad out of the hallway. You hear Jimothy tag after you like an unrepentant murderer he is. But right now you have more important things in mind. You find Raffi fast enough. You nearly miss it. In front of the doorway to the bathroom, Raffi slumps on the floor, defeated. It's an unusual sight. She's usually always so confident, like when she was mixing Tabasco on Gwen's toothpaste, or intentionally driving slow in the left lane, or unplugged your phone at 10% battery to charge hers. But Jimothy's betrayal has brought her to her knees. Unsure what to do, you cautiously call her name. Raffi? I didn't want you to find out this about me. She sounds absolutely miserable, huddled in front of the bathroom. To be honest, ever since I befriended you, it's been weird. It's not like I have trouble making friends or anything. I even befriended Jimothy, and he hates people much more than he does now. But you... Even when I was mixing Tabasco in Gwen's toothpaste, or was intentionally driving slow in the left lane, or replacing all of Lena's anime posters with live, love, laugh signs. Oh, I don't want to do them to you. I want to do them with you. Oh, and the phone thing was a complete accident. Sorry about that. You accept her apology. I've never been close to someone before. Being someone's number one, you or Gwen or Lena or Jimothy, but especially you. It feels strange. I want you to like me. I want you to think I'm cool. And now I don't know how to fix this. Raffi. A little embarrassed, you scratch your cheek. Eventually, you bend down to the floor to meet her eyes. You don't need to fix anything. Seriously, what's a little goth phase every now and then? emo phase. You ignore Jimothy. Anyways, you've already gotten the things you want, you know? I like you. I think you're cool. Hoping Ruffy got what you wanted to say, you lower your face. It's hot with embarrassment. Somehow, saying it in a roundabout way is even more embarrassing. You expect laughter, but there's just silence, and when you look up, you see something kind of amazing. Raffi stares at you with a look you've never seen before. You stare back in awe. I gotta use the bathroom. Wait, you hid all the toilet paper. Before you can finish, Raffi slams the door of the bathroom, locking you out. In a daze, you wander back to the table to wait for others. You kind of want to eavesdrop when she emerged later to talk to Jimothy, but you resist. You also kind of feel like you've been hit by a hurricane. A very soft, nice hurricane. Aw. Soon after your internal turmoil, your friends return with food and a Pepsi Zero, even though disgust is evident on their faces. So, we're going to quick save here for just a second. Or we're going to hard save too. That's this one. So this is where we left off. When we started this stream, we had just gotten to this point in our previous playthrough with Lena. And we will continue in a moment, but I'm going to take a momentary break. I don't like where... Hey, just so you know, when you watch my stream on Thursday, my webcam will not be in the same position it's in right now because I feel like I have to keep looking up to see it, and I want it to be here, tilted at my face, and it's not. It's up here. I don't like it. That's a little peek behind the curtain. I tried clamping it, and instead I'm just going to put it back on its little tripod. But that'll be for Thursday's stream. Oh yeah, we got to go. We'll go to the intro for a second here. Crystal retweeted. That's so nice. Oh, that's awesome. That's such a nice thing. It's nice getting a retweet. Shout out to everybody that's here in chat. This is a chill stream. I don't normally stream on Tuesdays. I don't often. I do a bonus game stream once a week, but it's not often visual novels. So thanks for everybody that's hanging out. And if you're watching the archive later, I hope you enjoy the archive. I've been playing around with my archive settings because a thing that happened with me is I moved and all my settings are different, but mostly it's important to realize that while streaming is something that works out just great, my upload speeds went from being 100 up, which is usually really more like 80 up, to 11 up, which is probably more like 7 or 8. So uploading local files now takes a really long time, which it did before. So I'm now going to mix around with quality. Anyway, let's get back into it. But yeah, we're going to pick up where we left off here. Let me just get game. Cool. I am using my iPad with Touch Portal, which is great for when you don't want to have to use OBS or touch things in OBS with your mouse. You can just use Touch Portal, it's handy. It's basically like having a Streamlabs like box, the little thing. Only I can do it on any touch device. In this case, my iPad. All right, let's get going into it. Curses shall not befall them in your dying breath, because they got you the soda you wanted, even though they made it seem like they didn't want to give it to you. It takes a little bit of scuffle to return to each your seat. Soon enough, though, the game master clears her throat. And it begins. This is the trial. We're gonna do the trial here, because we want to find out what happens with Raffi. We want to get Raffi's ending here. Let's see what's up. Trial for the murders of victims. Prozac, very evil sorcerer McEvil commences. If you weren't here for the beginning of this playthrough, we went through this with Lena, and so yeah, we'll probably answer a few things a little differently this time, because why not? What do you think, Sir Swag Balls? If she breathes, she a thought. We're just going to go for it. Ignoring you all, the judge picks up the gavel and knocks against the table. That's not how I feel. but that felt like a fun answer, so we went with it. The trial commences. After the opening statement, accusing you three of a heinous crime of murder, terrible. The prosecutor calls the witness to the stand. If all your playthroughs of Phonetics Rights are to be believed, this is the bit where you can prove your innocence. Better keep your wits sharp, Sir Swaggerballs. The guard of the prison comes to the stand. As a guard of this kingdom, it is my duty to be observant. Obviously, these criminals hate rocks. Well, no, some of my best friends are rocks. When I found them, they were viciously attacking a stone wall, and look what I found at the scene of the crime. The guard holds up a rock. Somehow you recognize as one from the cave. Dwayne The Rock Johnson. The rock is smooth, like really smooth. It's nearly a pebble, but not quite. It's still a rock. Hold up. I examine the rock. Why would you need to examine a rock? What if the rock is poisonous? What if a touch kills you? The choice of lifetime dawns upon you. Alright, let's not touch that rock this time. You're right, she has a point. Risking your life just to reassure someone is but a foolish gamble. You gain 1 sensibility, along with the title of a coward. Aww. Or +10 punk and +1 sensibility. Whatever. Being called a coward is cheap price for your heckin' life. It's the survival of the fittest lads. Wait. The court whispers among themselves. I realize this rock is crucial evidence that we are innocent. With a jolt, you realize what she is talking about. Quick, this is your time to help out. A god at the smooth of the rock proves sorcerer attacking us first. Probably a god at the rock proves the man was evil. What more could you people want? The court seems to disapprove. Gwen approves loudly. Raffi has a rare disappointed look on her face as she continues. You see, sires, this proves exactly their actions were justified self-defense. Please, look at this rock. The judge cranes and observes it. You have no idea what's up. Did the sorcerer somehow carve a written confession on it? Smooth is not. The smoothness shows the sorcerer was, in fact, using the high magical powers to burn our surroundings to a fault degree. Using the magic he was so proud of. But you can use fire magic. We just saw you try to explode out of prison. Ha! That was but a magic missile. As evidence, you can look at the cell we were just at. The rock should be jagged. What an amazing deduction. The court whispers among themselves until the judge bumps their gavel. Order in the court. Having listened to both sides, it's very obvious the verdict is not guilty. Yay, we did it. You're free. You and your friends get charged with a small fine anyways, but victory and freedom is sweet. Congratulations, hero. Not only have you purged this land of evil and saved your friends' hides, you have gotten scot-free for murder. And really, what more could a hero want? You celebrate joyously with your friends, wishing more than ever for your dank guitar, so you could play a happy little tune. Sacrifices have been made, but it has been done. You have earned your happy ending. And today's campaign ends. Good job, guys. Thanks, Lena. That was fun, I guess. It's already late at night, huh? With the shock, you realize it's past midnight, and how fortunate that you're the only one without a car. While calculating tax fares, though, your friend's voice calls out to you. Let's go, come on. Underneath her cheerful smile, there's a look of determination on her face. You're a little taken back by her cheerful smile as she clings to you. As you bid the others farewell, you try very, very hard not to be overly conscious about the warmth of her skin pressed against your body. When you're out the door, you feel her grip relax and she bumps your shoulder. Hey. Raffi looks at you, a strange seriousness coloring her expression. A rare shyness exudes her. I just wanted to thank you for today, and she seems lost for words, so you take her hand in yours. She eases into your hold and continues, head hung down. I try to look impenetrable all the time, but somehow I don't hate that you know something embarrassing about me. Why? It's strange to see her without her usual laid-back smile. With her head hung down, you gaze upon the top of her head. There's a single strand of stray hair hanging loose out of her ponytail. Before you realize, you reach out to smooth it back, and before you realize, your true thoughts tumble out of you. Embarrassing, that was adorable. Jeez, this is what I'm talking about. Feels like Raffi has put down some kind of burden, straightened up and gazed, avoiding yours, a rare shyness. You learn about Raffi. You also learn about yourself, specifically. Tentatively, you place your hand on your chest. It beats wild and strong, not like the fluttering you're feeling at all. It beats in a rhythm. You wonder how Raffi's heartbeat sounds like. Hey, are you free this Saturday? Remember what I said about wanting to do things together? Do you maybe want to try coming with me to crush little kids, steal their cars, and Yu-Gi-Oh battles? Like a date? Exactly like a date. Holy crap. Yes. Heh. I feel nice. I'm looking forward to it. The grip on your hand grows a teeny bit tighter. You squeeze back in turn. The quickened pace of your heart making you desperate to hold on to something. You can't wait for Saturday. That's what you realize. The way she pulls you along to her car fixes your gaze on her back. The way strands of hair tucked out of her ponytail swaying along her movements. The way she glances back at you to see if you're following. The way your eyes capture her every movement. From the flowing hair to her pretty eyes. That's what you realize. Say something stupid. Or don't. Or say something stupid. Against your better judgment, you decide to say something stupid. Raffi, you must be the yellow-eyed demon because you're my obsession. Fuck. She lets go of your hand. Fuck. Miserably, you look down at your empty hand. Raffi doesn't say anything, and you expect a look of absolute disgust. I have to imagine when you click don't, it's going to do this anyway. That's me. Instead, she laughs a beautiful laughter that sends waves to your heat to your face. And then her hands cup your cheeks, and then, charming. I'm going to give you a kiss, okay? When she steps back, you still can't erase your grin. A hand placed gently on the cheek, her lips touched. Like the teaser she is, she merely smiles and takes your hand. She's acting all confident, but the blush on her face doesn't escape you. Ending. Raffi. Oh, haha! Battling for Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Heck yeah. Aw. It was lovely. Look. All hail Jimothy. Look, if we're going to be honest, right? My preference is Lena over Raffi. I don't like pregs. I just don't like pregs. And I do like mom energy. Like the kind of like, oh, well, everyone's here in my house. I guess I better make all of these sandwiches. Also, a smart person that believes silly things is very fun and very enjoyable. All right, so we're going to go back to the intro here, and then we'll leave it there. I don't like Gwen the gnome, and I don't want to date Gwen, so we're not going to pursue that relationship. You can at your own time. Dungeons and Lesbians is available on itch.io. It was part of the bundle, so if you did the bundle for racial justice, you got Dungeons and Lesbians. Just search for that. If you didn't get it as part of the bundle, it is available. It's very inexpensive, I believe. It's a lovely little game. Obviously, you've seen two of the outcomes. I don't think you could date Jimothy. Maybe that's a secret ending. Maybe you have to date Gwen, and then unlocks the ability to pursue Jimothy. But I don't know. I don't know. Um, and that's gonna do it. I know this was kind of a light night, but that's what it is. Sometimes the bonus game streams are kind of short. I am still getting used to the fact that I live here in South Carolina, and I'm still trying to get accustomed to everything. As I mentioned, I am taking part in GDQ's The Gauntlet tomorrow. I will be up at 7 p.m. Eastern Time in the first round, so probably like 7:05, 7:10, because they'll be hosting and explaining what's going on, and then we'll be playing. So please check that out if you can. My next build stream on this channel will be Thursday at 9 p.m. Eastern. We were working the Justice Gundam from Gundam Seed, so please check that out. Thank you very much to everybody that took any time at all to come hang out with me tonight. I always appreciate it. Uh, Twitter.com/PatBear, YouTube.com/PatBear. Those are the links. Thanks everybody for hanging out. Feel free to give me a follow if you're new here to see when I stream. I don't always stream games, as I said. I mostly do model kit building if you like Lego and Gundam, if you've ever been interested in that. We talk about anime. There's new anime out this week. So on Thursday, I'll talk about a couple new shows. We've got Decadence I'll be checking out, and I don't know what else. I forget. There's at least one other show that I'll be watching. Oh, that time I got reincarnated as a slime. OAD4 will be out on Thursday. There's a new episode of Black Clover. Black Clover's back, and so I watched that. But thanks so much for watching, everybody. And a 2-hour stream on Thursday, and I'll be, as I said, the GDQ event tomorrow. I will host on my channel. So until then, thanks so much, and I'll see you in the next Build with Bear. Bye-bye. Goodbye. Oh, actually, what am I even doing, folks? I'm saying goodbye, but really, we're gonna go raid, because that's what we do. We're gonna go find somebody to raid. That's what we do here. Even if it's just a couple of us, we're still gonna go and find somebody to raid, because that's nice. Let's see who's. Where Jacob is over with oh no, looks like they're done. Never mind. I was gonna go hang out with Jacob. We were gonna go raid Jacob's stream, but apparently they just ended, so we're not gonna go raid my friend Jacob. Will Smith is playing Hitman 2 against Dan Reichert, and so we'll go raid that because that sounds silly in a way that I think we'll enjoy. So we're gonna go raid. We'll go and watch the Will Smith version, not Will Smith. So we're gonna go raid, not Will Smith. Feel free to come along. Harold, thank you for the host. We're literally wrapping things up, but I appreciate that, my friend. But we're about to go raid Will Smith, and that'll be fun. Bye, everybody. Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye.